rock that like for you, girl. I would really appreciate that. I have got this article here, and I did already do a video about Hollow Earth, and I've got another article here about Hollow Earth, and oh my goodness, guys, you're going to love this. You're really going to love this. So please rock that like, subscribe, and share for you, girl. Would really appreciate that. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for all your shares. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Alright, so message from Hollow Earth by Diane Robbins. Introduction by Diane. Not just our Earth, but all planets are hollow. Now remember, Ishmael teaches us about all planets are hollow, okay? And I'm just confirming that what he teaches is the truth, and that he's bringing the truth to us, and that he's sharing the truth. And I don't even have a doubt for a second, because I know that when my guides, they said that I need to follow his lead, I know that they were guiding me to someone that is going to bring the truth and share his truth, right? He's exposing everything out into the light. So, guys, give him a thumbs up, right? When you go onto his live, give him a thumbs up, guys. He's doing an amazing job, all right? Ishmael Perez, you rock, my bro. You rock, all right? So, Messages from the Hollow Earth by Diane Robbins. Introduction by Diane. Not just our Earth, but all planets are hollow. And as I was saying, Ishmael Perez has been teaching that all planets are hollow. Okay? All planets. They're all hollow. Alright? So, yeah. Thank you, Ishmael, for teaching us that. Planets are formed by hot gases thrown from the sun into an orbit, and the shell of planets is created by gravity, and the poles remain open and lead to a hollow interior. This process forms a hollow sphere. Just turn that around. A hollow sphere. Here we go. Kind of lost my line. This process forms a hollow sphere with an inner sun, smoky in colour, which gives off light of soft and pleasant full spectrum sunlight, making the inside surface highly conducive to growth of vegetation and human life, with only long day and no nights. The hollow earth beings are very spiritually evolved and technologically advanced, and live inside the interior core of our hollow earth. These advanced citizens live in peace and brotherhood in the center of earth, which contains an inner central sun, with oceans and mountains still in their pristine state. The hollow earth cavity is still in its pristine state because they don't walk or build upon their land. There are no buildings, shopping malls, or highways. They travel in electromagnetic vehicles that levitate a few inches above the ground. They walk along streams, rivers, and oceans, and climb mountains, but that's the extent of their foot contact with the ground. They leave the rest of their land to nature, because it's nature's land too. The governing city within the hollow earth is called Shambhala. It is located inside the very center of the planet and can be accessed through holes at either the north or south pole. The northern and southern lights that are seen in our skies are actually reflections from hollow Earth's inner central sun, which emanates from her hollow core. They use free energy to light up their cities, homes and tunnels. They use crystals coupled with electromagnetic magnesium. They use crystals coupled with electromagnesium, which generates a small sun with full spectrum lightning that lasts for 500,000 years and gives them all the power they need. The Earth's crust is approximately 800 miles from the outer to the inner surface, because our Earth is hollow and not a solid sphere. The center of gravity is not in the center of Earth, but in the center of its crust, which is 400 miles below the surface. The force of gravity in the inner Earth is half that of the outer surface, which may be one explanation for the greater height of the people, plants and trees. Some of their redwoods reach over 1,000 feet in height. Oh wow, imagine that, 1,000 feet. Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm back. Just had to let the noisy motorbike go past. You might be able to hear it in the background. So the source of Earth's magnetic field has been a mystery. The inner sun at the center of Earth is a mysterious power source behind the Earth's magnetic field. There are entry caverns all over the Earth where interactions can take place. Only some are currently open. Nikola Tesla, the genius inventor of electrical technology, is now living inside the hollow Earth. He began to receive information in the later part of the 1800s and discovered that electric power is everywhere, present in unlimited quantities, and can drive the world's machinery without the need of coal, oil, gas, or any other of the common fuels. In the 1930s, the tunnel entrance and passageway were closed off by the Hollow Earth civilization because corporations at that time were misusing Tesla's technology to gain entrance into the inner Earth. The Hollow Earth's two main portals are at the holes of the poles, which were closed off in the year 2000 because our governments were setting detonations at the poles to blow open entrance into their world. They have installed a magnetic force field around Earth's polar openings to further camouflage the entrance. This way, the openings are protected from air and land sightings. In the past, there were entrances to the library of the Portholians on the surface. One such entrance was the Library of Alexandria, which was destroyed by fire in AD 642. There is more landmarks inside 3/4 of the land and 1/4 of water, and the land is more condensed than ours. Everything in the hollow earth is very carefully maintained to balance the ecological system of all life forms that reside there. There are several millions of Catharians and Agharthians currently residing in hollow earth. There are Catharians who have incarnated as humans on the surface. There are also Catherians that live on the planet Jupiter. The average Catherian is 15 feet tall, rising to 23 feet for certain of the masters. There are also 36,000 humans from our outer surface who now live inside the Earth. Over the last 200 years, approximately 50 surface humans went inside to live. However, during the last 20 years, only 8 have gone inside to live there. The Library of Pathologos. Alright. I am Michael's, guardian of the Earth's records, and all records in your solar system and universe. I am here in the cavity of Earth, primarily to guard the history of our life everywhere. This is our prime purpose and the purpose for the Library of Pathologos. Our library is the only one of its kind in our vast system of planets. Our library is so vast that it covers 456 square miles of terrain and has vast storage vault containing records or stored on crystal slides that are viewed through our crystal projectors. Our storage facilities are vast, organized, and categorized so that you can easily locate the information you are looking for and retrieve it for viewing. We have vast conveyors that will deliver your order within minutes and then return it back to a storage location again. Alright, hold on. We have vast conveyors that will deliver your order within minutes and then return it back to its storage location again. This way, every item in the library is always where it should be and can be easily found and perfectly preserved. Such is our technology capabilities, for we have drawn on the technology of the universe we reside in and have the most advanced methods of preservation and storage and retrieval that would marvel your library system. And now I have been waiting or awaiting you on the doorstep to the library of pathologists or pathologos. I'm going to butcher that word, aren't I? Alright. And where the white alabaster steps twinkle with sparks of embedded crystals and diamonds leading into the great hall of our library located inside Earth's vast interior. Today we will take you on a tour through our halls and show you what a true library in your future will look like. Your future libraries will look like ours. Ours is the modern or model that all libraries will replicate. We will start with the outer grounds, as there are inner grounds too. The outer grounds are lush and grasses, flowers, bushes and trees. Oh my God, imagine having a library like that. You walk into a library and everything is trees and gardens, and that would be so beautiful. So the outer grounds are lush and grasses, flowers, bushes and trees, and there are circular clearings with soft benches and lounging chairs in the centre, accompanied by small, round, tall tables to set your accoutrements on. There are small springs of waterfalls and fountains in these enclosures. For our water is alive and in full state of consciousness that sings. Yes, our water sings, and as you lounge in our scheduled enclosure, yes, our water sings, and as you lounge in our secluded enclosure, you are sung to by the water of life, as it sprays from our fountains with melodies of deep love that harmonize and balances all the cells in your body. From the state of deep peacefulness and harmony, we sit and relax at intervals during our workday. And now we go inside the library and walk up the crystal staircase, where the door opens up into the universe. Yes, the library is multi-dimensional. As you enter, you see the Milky Way galaxy floating around you, and can glance into the heavens beyond, which encompasses our whole universe. You see the stars and suns and other solar systems revolving around our crystal sun, a central sun, and you feel part of it, or part of all that is, as indeed you are. You know, as I read this, it brings me back a lot of memories. I can remember, I'm starting to have memories and downloads right now of past lives. I'm getting that right now. I'm starting to have that right now as I share this and read this to you guys. Wow. I'll just take a moment. Whew. Alright. You see people everywhere, walking, talking, studying, sitting, reclining, dreaming, and just soaking in the vibrations of peace. Everywhere there are flowers of great vibrancy and fountains and pools of water spilling forth their choruses or their choruses of song. You look around and see secluded alcoves interspersed throughout the vast hall or halls with the most without the most structured chairs beckoning you to recline upon them. You find one calling to you, and you sit down and experience a connection to this chair that tunes you to its vibration, so that you are connected to the mainframes of the internal computer and library. You are, so to speak, wired up with the wireless wires and fully connected to the operating system, which you operate with your thoughts and feelings, and which will take you anywhere you wish to go in our galaxy. Oh my God, just reading that, guys, I'm just having some memories. This is bringing back a lot of memories for me, you guys. I've experienced this. I know this. I've experienced it. Oh my God. I'm just having some memories here. You find one calling to you, and you sit down and experience a connection to this chair that attunes to you, to its vibration, so that you are connected to the main frame of the internal computer in the library. You are, so to speak, wired up with the wireless wires and fully connected to the opening system, which you operate with your thoughts and feelings, and which will take you anywhere you wish to go in the galaxy. You navigate with your mind, using your thoughts as your directional compass for coordinators of latitude and longitude. And it is so natural that you marvel at the simplicity and naturalness, and you travel in consciousness and explore our galaxy and universe firsthand, and for the first time in your fully conscious human state. This is yet another aspect of what our library offers to its visitors, along with crystal slides, all recorded history of our entire universe. And you are here through the vibrational frequency of our words as you read them and envision the sights in your imagination. We welcome you and invite you to enter at any time. Just call to us for entry, as our call is always going out to you. I am Mikos, and I am here to guide you personally through our library whenever you call. You don't need a library card, as your identification is inscribed in the DNA of your cells. We await your visit. Our ocean and beaches. Our water is alive with consciousness. Please rock that light, guys. Good morning. It is Mikos calling to you from the ocean shore and the hollow earth, where I am walking along the beach, watching the waves lap the sand. Our oceans are large, nay, huge, and around our inner globe, and ebb and flow in tides affected by the Earth's outer moon, just as your tides are. For the magnetic pull of the moon is felt inside the Earth as well. We all spend much of our time on the beaches, walking on the sand along the shores, and swimming in the oceans, clean, clear water. The water is our oceans and rivers. The water in our oceans and rivers is composed of living consciousness, and it is our water's consciousness that keeps us young forever. Woohoo! Oh my God, that's so cool. Our shorelines are packed with the purest of sand, white color and soft and crystal clear specks of the smoothest particles you have ever stepped on. Walking on our sandy beaches is akin to having the best foot massage possible, and we do walk on our beaches for this very purpose, for its massage soothes our feet and mind stimulations, or simultaneously. Our ocean waves lap our shorelines with the purest and cleanest of water you have ever seen or tasted, and the temperature is always perfect for our bodies, not too warm, not too cold. We walk into our oceans where it is shallow and swim out great distances without ever getting tired or cold. No one here ever drowns. This is unheard of and unimaginable. We are all great swimmers, and our oceans and lakes support us so that we stay on top of the water. Your children, they won't even need swimming lessons. They can just go out and swim and paddle around in the water. Wow. Our water has consciousness and talks to us while we are immersed in it. Yes, our water talks. When we swim, our water becomes part of our body, and we are one body, one ocean, swimming along the currents and through the waves. We merge ourselves completely with the water's consciousness, and our swim is trip in consciousness itself. It is so much more than what you experience in your surface lakes and oceans. where the consciousness of your water has become so densified and polluted that it has lost its voice and vitality and life force. Its weakling calls out to you, but you don't hear it. It calls out to you for help. It calls out to you to stop polluting it, to stop bombarding it with sound waves, to stop the whaling ships and underwater experiments and oil spills and submarines and cruise ships from destroying and poisoning its life force. But alas, it rests on deaf ears. There we go. I don't need that much light when I've got the sun kind of like there. Alright, I'll just carry on. Alright. So the inner earth oceans contains all of the life that's in the upper oceans and more. Our oceans are teeming with life, and all of the marine forms life in harmony with one another. All are on vegetarian diet and do not hunt others. All life in harmony, all the marine life, is very evolved and compared to the life in the surface oceans. All are used to the peace and safety of our waters, and all are acceptable to us. We all communicate directly to the cetaceans and fish. Cetaceans and fish, and life cooperatively and in peace with one another. Since we are all on a vegetarian diet, we don't hunt the whales, go fishing, or farm shrimp. Therefore, Mother Nature is free to evolve in our oceans, and our oceans are sanctuaries to all ocean life. We just call to whomever we want to talk to, and they swim to our shores and converse with us. It would seem truly magical to you, but to us it is a commonplace. Remember, all of us in the hollow earth know we are one. Amazing, guys. On our land areas, our fields of grains sparkle and thrive and are perfectly touched by the sun and the rain to produce the most luxurious of crops that are so pleasing to our plates and so invigorating for our bodies. Our food pulses with the force of life, and when eaten by us, transfers the life force into our very cells, which results in perfect health and longevity of years. This is the secret of life. This is the hidden fountain of youth you've been looking for on your surface. It is found in the earth itself, herself, just waiting to give you its life force. If you will but follow nature's laws of planting and harvesting crops, using only nature herself to direct the process and oversee the growth, with the great force of nature working with you, you don't need to add anything to the soil, and the harvest are always magnificent in size and nutrients and taste. Adama of Talos talks of his experience of visiting the oceans and mountains within the inner earth cavity. The earth's interior is the mirror image of our surface foundation. Everything in reverse order in the inside of the earth. The mountain ranges are in direct proportion to the dimensions of the earth's cavity and towers above the landscape. The oceans are larger than life and flow calmly and swiftly around the inside of the globe. The air is crisp and clean, and the sand is white. The central sun is dimmer than the sun on the outside, and reflects the light from the heavens. The cities are all nestled in lush woodlands, overflowing and flowers, huge trees. There is green growth surrounding all man-made structures. Everything is perpetual blossom and bloom. It is a land of wonder and beauty. All is in perfect proportion to the size of the circumferences of interior. Everything is larger than life. Even the great beings who inhabit the interior are larger than the mortals on the outside. All is beauty, and all is in heavenly state of bliss. Just picture the interior foundation reflecting the exterior foundation, with mountain ranges higher and the ocean's current swifter, and the green land growth lush beyond compare. You do not need to picture a change in the contour of the land. It is still in its pristine beauty and replicates how life on the surface once was. The exact location of the mountains, ranges, and ocean is not necessary to know at this time. What is necessary to know is that this inner world exists and coexists with the surface under peaceful and contrary conditions. The hollow earth is a paradise with tall, graceful mountains jutting into the sky, and the large, clear, clean lakes and lakes abound with life. The diet in the hollow earth is strictly vegetarian, and people are healthy, robust, and strong. They, too, have isolated themselves from the surface population. Although they come and leave the earth freely using the spacecraft that are kept there in the spaceport in the inside of Earth. So although they are inside the earth, they have freedom and health and abundance and peace. All the necessary components of life that you on the surface have been crying out for. There's free travel between the subterranean cities and the hollow earth through the tunnels using our electromagnetic trains that can take us from one part of the earth to another in a fraction of the time it takes you on the surface. Our transportation is quick and efficient and burns no fuels. Therefore, there's no pollution underground. We live inside cavern homes from which we can look out onto our green world outside. Mikos, now that you are familiar with the hollow earth, we can dig further into your credibility and introduce another factor of our living arrangements: underground. Underground, we do not live out in the open spaces the way that you do on the surface. Our hollow earth cavity is pristine because we don't tread upon her inner surface, nor build upon her. We don't have shopping malls and expanses of highways, nor towering buildings. We live inside caverns, with opening facing outwards towards the open, wide spaces of hollow cavity inside the earth. Sure, we travel inside the cavity on our electromagnetic vehicles that levitates a few inches above the ground, never touching the ground. We walk softly on the earthen paths and run along the streams, rivers and oceans, and climb the towering mountains. but that is the extent of our foot contact with the terrain. The rest we leave to nature's devas and elementals, as it is their land too. All our living activity takes place with our inner caverns, which are vast and wide and high and composed of crystalline rocks and gemstones and crystal arches radiating full spectrum, coloured rainbow of sparkling light into our cavern atmosphere. Our walls are lined with natural rainbow hued waterfalls, humidifying the air with the vibrancy and song of its water cascading down. Yes, our water sings, and its chorus brings our body cells into harmony, so that our bodies are always vibrating to our water and crystalline surroundings that keep us energized and vibrant all day long. We need little sleep because our cells are always tuned and in harmony to the natural rhythm of Mother Earth herself. When you are tuned like tuning fork, then you carry the full life force of our Mother, and your battery never runs down. Hence, there is little need for the long hours of sleep such as you experience. You are drained and run down after a day in your sweatshops, but we are always as vibrant as the end of our days as we are when we begin them. We live in and with the earth, whereas you live outside and separate from her. Hence you are cut off while we are a part of her. This is the big difference. Your spiritual hierarchy has been preparing housing for you inside these vast, uninhabited caverns in Earth's interior, and when the external Earth changes come, many of you will be moved en masse into them to continue your present incarnations inside Earth. Not on her. You will encounter a whole new way of living that is wholesome and rich and perfect in every way. It will expand your consciousness and expand your horizon. And your horizon will be an inner horizon vaster than when you walk outside on the surface. A whole new horizon is waiting for you to experience. Alright, please rock that like. I mean, this is amazing, guys. Events will start happening fast now, as time is speeding up even faster, and world karma is playing itself out. Just ride the tide and know you are safe wherever you are. You are all being directed and guided from within, and you are all being provided for. What you witness through your media is only a play, a drama that they want you to believe is real, just because the actors are real. But the actors are just playing out their part in the world's drama, and this is the biggest hit yet of all the new millennium, playing on your TV and movie theatre screens everywhere. Just turn the knob off, go within yourself, and feel and focus on world peace. Peace is the real movie, and the only real, like REEL, to watch. Soon you will see us, and soon you too will be living perfectly suited to your new way of life. That was amazing read, you guys. There is more, but I will share in another video because it's getting a little bit late, so I am going to stop right there for now, and I will share the rest in another video another day. So please rock the like, subscribe and share for your girl. I would really appreciate that. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares and everybody who watches. Also, don't forget to check out the description box down below where all the links are to other videos and things like that. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Good night, everybody. See you on the next video.